G'day everybody. I just quickly explained to Emma another theory of mine that's hilarious, and I've showed her a few times now actually. So you can only show people one thing at a time, who's around the study and stuff like that. But I was just telling her about, we all know about rich people and the stupid movies they've made about them and shit, and how they like to make sick games because they've got nothing else to do with their money and shit. I was just telling her about computer hackers and people that put cameras in people's houses. It's a new sick thing. And if it's there's all sorts of movies that are similar like this, so it wouldn't surprise me. And if it made a movie, there'd be a sick person doing it. That's why they've got to be careful about making movies too. That countries should law out a bit because people see things, and then if they've got the money and they're weird in their head, and they can get away with it, they'll do it once they get the idea. So spreading around ideas is not a good idea sometimes when it comes to certain things. But anyway, I'll get back to this sick thing that people like doing that I get all the time. So it's either coincidence or it can be a movie, right? Like I said, I can always make these coincidences out to be movies. So, because I do things like this, right? And I make nothing become a waste, and other things can become interesting. But here comes the sick movie of how I think these sicko thinks, like getting bums to hunt them down and shit like that, and what movies we've got, is they put cameras in houses, right? And then they hack your computers and hack your shit, which is a piece of cake stuff for hackers, right? And then when you talk, right? So when you talk about what products you want to have, right? I want to have this, mostly this down the street and that. They'll find a way of getting people to come in, and because money can do anything, so you can have all these people, you can make it look like shopping. Here, they've got plenty of money, definitely people with billions, right? So they go, here's a couple $100. Now go in there and get this stuff, and they put this on the list, this thing on the list, like this guy wants definitely some pancakes. So we've got to get rid of the pancakes at the street. So when he goes up there, there's no pancakes because we want to shit with them, right? This is how you shit with people. So you give all these people money and you get them all going shopping, and you make sure pancakes get off the list, right? And you make sure, how many's down there, and you go find that out, and how many people are going to need, so it doesn't look like anything. You can really do this, right? This is what I could do if I had money. See, if I can think about it, other people would do it, and more likely I'm not the only one that's thinking about it, right? And then they do this. This is what you call training to make people go crazy or get people to kill themselves, and you don't kill them. But it costs a bit of money, and people will spend money, right? And what they do is they do that trick, right? So they hear what you want, and they do that to make sure that they can fuck your life up as much as they can by those tricks. And then when you go to get on the computer, if you want to watch a certain file, like just then, like I just showed Emma because I thought it was the computer lagging and stuff like that. So when you first get it, you don't know. So these tricks can work really good, but if they do it too much, you get onto it. And I was just going to look at a file. I'm like, oh, I want to look at this file. I just want to have a quick one. I want to just do this before I go do this. And to slow someone down, and they know that, they make that file not load. So it won't load. All I get is around. I'll show Emma this, and I've showed her a few times. I go, look what I'm getting. It's not loading. It's not loading, right? And I've got it a few times, and it didn't, and I've showed it. And then a few times, and I even thought it myself, and I said, oh, when you go, they're watching you. When I go to show you, it'll work. And I've done that experiment too because I've gone, oh man, it's not working. Hey, I'm going to go get Emma. I'm going to go show her. And I've told her this. Look, it's not working. She can hear me. And then I go, look, I'll show you, and that'll work. Right? And you can use that theory. Oh, now it works because she sees. But that's people fucking with you, right? They're watching you, and then they're doing this with the computer because they're trying to make you go crazy or kill yourself. And they can do this in many reasons why. To get you to kill yourself or go crazy and not look right, or get you to split up with your missus, make you go crazy, so your missus be like, you just fucking lose at it, man. So they can come in and take your missus, right? It's a little bit like what Bella talks about, this theory here, about what rich people can do. And it's pretty crazy, eh? And then it wouldn't load up. And how I proved that it wasn't the internet lagging, right, people, is that why this problem was still happening. I went, look, and I started showing it, and I could load up other ones, and I did it to myself while she wasn't looking. I'm like, look, this one here loads up, this one here loads up, it's loading up, right? And you can hear it. And then I got to lay out that one, it's spinning. I go, look, it's still spinning, it's spinning. And then I go, and I stopped and I laid out one more file, and I look, Emma, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And then I went to go walk over and show it, and I've done this several times. And then I go to play it, and then it works. Then I'm like, oh, it's working now. But it wasn't loading, you just heard me. She's like, yeah. You know what I mean, people? And people like to fuck with people, unless they're smart. You wouldn't get onto it unless you knew, hey? And they could fuck with a lot of people. So, Hollywood movie, or it's actually happening, people, as I feel sometimes. Or it's spirits or whatever you just want to pull it. You can put it in all different details of what could be causing that incident. But all I know is it does. And it gives me something to say. Because when we go through incidences, we get stories to say and things to do, like Eminem going through bad incidents and he turns it all around and makes his songs, right? So that's what I'm doing. I go through incidences and I go, oh, this is strange. No matter what it is, I'm going to make this hopefully go in my favour, if it's annoying or not. And if one day if it comes to, if I'm right about a lot of things of spine and stuff, which is pretty crazy, but it's a thing in life. And I have to fight for my life because they actually do want to steal my things, like someone stealing something from Tesla. Then so be it there, and hopefully this information will get out because I put it out in so many different ways in so many different places. So that's all you could do, isn't it, people, when it comes to that? See how much I think about things? But you got to be onto it, because how would you stop such a crew? What type of person would stop such a crew in this movie? And what would he need to do? You just let me know in comments. Have a good one.